Hi, class. My name is Matt Sokol, and I'm going to be your instructor for Math 131 College Algebra in the coming weeks. And what I want to do in this video here is I want to welcome you to the course, show you where everything's located in Brightspace, talk about the course, how you'll be assessed, graded, things like that. Okay. All right. First off, our course lectures and course syllabus will be found in Brightspace. And then we're actually going to use this program called MyMathLab to complete most of the assignments except the final exam. All right. Well, anyways, when you log into Brightspace, first thing you're going to want to do is click over here and go to course information. There's going to be two things in here. There's going to be the course welcome video, which you're watching now, which I'm going to put here. But right here, you can find our course syllabus. So what I want to do is I'm going to go through the course syllabus with you in a little detail and kind of walk you through the course. All right. So what you should do is on your own, you should go and download this course syllabus and read through it yourself. But I'll give you the highlights. All right, so this is Math 131 online. It's a second session course, so it's accelerated. It's going to move really quickly, and there's going to be a lot of assignments each week to do, so you're going to have to stay on top of your work, okay? The course is going to start on March 18th, so right after spring break for the spring semester, and it's going to end on Monday, May 6th. All right, so as I said, my name is Matthew Sokol. I'll be your instructor for the course. If you ever want to meet with me on campus to go over the course or just ask me any questions, my office location, I'm in the technology building in room 30. That's in the basement of the technology building or the lower level. I'm on campus every Tuesday and Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11:50. I'm just hanging out at my office then, and also from 1:15 to 1:50. So please feel free to stop by. I will always be in my office during those hours, and I can help you with any issues you might have with the class. If you ever need to get in contact with me, this is my email. I check my email regularly. You'll get a response from me pretty quickly. Here's how you access Brightspace. In our textbook, okay, we're going to use this textbook called Algebra and Trigonometry, 7th edition by this author named Blitzer. Our course is going to be accessed through, including our textbook assignments, through this program called MyMathLab. So you're going to need to purchase a MyMathLab code. You can register in the class with a 2-week trial. So, even if you don't have the code the first week or two of class, you can still, get right into the class. Literally all the assignments are up and everything is posted. So you could, literally work ahead if you wanted to. You sit down and complete the course as quickly as you can if you want. Okay. So there's my MathLab code or course materials. You can purchase it through the bookstore or when you register in my MathLab. I'll show you how to do that after we go through the course syllabus. Course description. This is an introduction to algebraic functions and their graphs, solving equations that involve algebraic functions and the use of function notation. Topics include linear functions, quadratic functions, polynomial function, rational functions, and systems of linear equations. So this course is designed to get you ready for pre-calculus. It's going to be rigorous. And as I said, we're going to move pretty fast. All right, registering MathLab. Assignments in this course will be completed using the MyMathLab system. All right, to register, all you'll do is you'll click on this link, and you'll click sign in here if you have an account, or if you do not have an account, just click register. Directions are easy to follow, and at one point it'll say, what course do you need? And it'll ask for course ID. You will need this course ID right here. All right. After I go through the syllabus, I'll show you again what the course looks like when you get into it. Here's our topic outline. We're going to cover from the textbook. We're going to cover chapter P, which is, like a preview or prerequisites chapter. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. These are the corresponding dates for them and the sections we'll cover. So you can see, like most weeks, most chapters P, chapter 2, chapter 3. We're going to have 2-week spans. Chapter 1, though, we're only going to have a 1-week span. So just keep close eye on that. All right. How will the course be assessed? How will your grade be determined? Okay. So there's going to be course assignments. Pretty much for every section of the class, as you can see right here in the course syllabus, there's going to be an assignment. It's okay. I've some assignments I've corresponded to 2 sections, just depending on how long they are. But each of these assignments are going to be graded out of 20 points. All right. The assignments are going to cover 1, 2, and there's one that covers 3 sections. All right. They're going to be completed in MyMathLab, and each of these assignments have between 10 and 20 questions per assignment. and they have the following due dates. Can't stress this. These assignments are critical to your success in the course. With algebra, you learn by practicing the concepts. These assignments are designed to give you a chance to master the concepts covered in the textbook and the online lecture. All right, you may work ahead on these assignments, and they're all posted, and assignments are accepted late. So if you miss a deadline, accepted late, but there is a 10% penalty. Okay. So I will accept assignments up until the last day of class. Okay. But if you do submit them late, you'll lose 10%. What I will then do is I'll take all the points that you've scored on the assignments, and I'm going to weight that to be worth 40% of your overall grade. Additionally, there's going to be chapter exams. So the way homeworks work, and you'll see when I show you, is basically, you have multiple attempts on them. You can get little tips to like help me solve it, things like that. Then after you complete each chapter, there'll be chapter exams. Okay. You're going to require to take them in my math lab, take an exam in my math lab on the chapter, and each exam is graded out of 50 points. Okay. I do accept these unit or chapter exams late, but if you do submit them late, there will be a 10% penalty. Okay, and I'll accept them all the way to the last day of the class. And what I'll do is I'll take all your chapter exams, all right, and they're graded out of 50 points, and I'm going to weight them, the grade you get on that, to be worth 35% of your overall grade. Think about homeworks. You'll have unlimited attempts on problems. Within the homeworks chapter exams, you get one attempt per problem. So don't start it until you're ready to tackle it. Okay. Because it's an online course, you'll get to take these open notes, so it should be pretty straightforward for you, hopefully. All right. However, there will be a final exam in this class, and this is graded out of 100 points, and it's given on campus. All right. You must come into campus for this exam. Please note, this is a mathematics department policy and cannot be waived. So I can't change this for you. There's no special circumstances. This is the deal. All right. The final exam will consist of topics between chapters P1, 2, and 3. If you notice here in the topic outline, there is some stuff on chapter 11 here, but that's just for your review on your own. This will not be covered on the exam. Okay. Right now, the final exam date is set for Monday, May 6th in the technology building. I don't have a room scheduled yet, but once I do, I will inform you. I'm offering 2 time slots to come in and take the exam. Okay. A little bit of a typo on the 6th. Okay. You can come from either 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. or 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. If you cannot make this date, you must inform me and we can find a time for you to come take the exam at the WCC Test Center on campus. Okay. Or I'm also offering final exams on Thursday, May 2nd. All right. So you could, for a different class, I could schedule you then. Please note, no off-site testing accommodations will be accepted, so please plan accordingly. This final exam will be graded out of 100 points. And whatever score you get, I'm going to weight it towards 25% of your overall grade. Right. As we get closer to the final, I will post more information about the final exam, as well as I will post a practice final exam to my math lab. All right, here's how your grade will be determined. Basically, I'm going to determine letter grades corresponding by your overall percentage right here. Here's some other statements and policies you can read through on your own, and then including the student learning outcomes. All right, let's go back to the classroom. What is going on in our classroom? When you log in, you'll notice this My Math Lab information, okay? When you click on this, here's the login link. Here's also a detailed instruction sheet in case you need it, okay? All right, you can also use this link to register for the class right here. However you want to register for it. You could use this link, or you could use the link I've given you, and it's really easy. This one's really good too. When you log in, after you log in, this is what your course will look like, okay? What you'll see over here is there'll be all these tabs here. Assignments. Here are all the graded assignments in the class. You can see with their due dates, they're all laid out there, okay? You can check your grades in the grade book. Here's your e-text. So like whenever I assign a section, you should go read the textbook for it as well. It's really a good textbook. You can see, you can just click the links here. You can go right to the textbook. If you want extra non-graded practice on any of the assignments, you can click on the study plan and you can work on assignments, just extra work for fun there. Hopefully this is pretty straightforward. You should get a chance to play around with it, but you just click on this stuff and you jump right into it. Okay. Textbook also pretty easy. When you're ready to review section P1, you just click here. It opens up right to you. Let's give it a second. And you could read through this section, and they have a lot of great examples in there, things like that. Additionally, it's not just, go to my math lab and figure this out. I also have lectures recorded for every section of the class. Your homework assignments come from the topics I discussed in the lecture. So please, please, please watch them. All right. So when you go to do chapter P, the first chapter, what you'll notice is you'll see there's this little tile here. It says chapter P. When you click on it, it tells you what sections we're covering, what assignments you need, and when they're due. And then you'll see here that there's all these websites down here. And these are my lectures for the course. And this is the same for every section of the class. When you click on this, what you'll find, give it a second to load, is there'll just be a little breakdown of what I'm talking about. And there'll be links to 2 files. There's a blank PowerPoint presentation, which is what I lecture over. And then as you watch my lecture, I'm going to mute it, but you'll hear me talking. You'll see me writing in here. Okay. And what I do is I have a PDF saved of my writing. So if you're having trouble seeing it here, you can download this to follow along with the lecture. All right, so that's basically the class. Complete the assignments, watch my lectures, and then come together for the final exam. One other thing I want to show you under course activity, there's a link for discussions. One thing I would like everyone to do, and I've already posted it, is post a little welcome discussion about yourself and a little introduction. And then also let me know that you've registered in my math lab, and I'll verify that for you. Okay. If you have any general questions or chapter specific questions, you can post them here. I'll reply pretty quickly. And, that was just a quick introduction. I'm sure you have questions. I'll please email them to me or stop by my office hours. I'm happy to help you. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to working with you in the coming weeks.